Yes, legends, what is happening? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So in this video, I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth overview of Nutracheck and the reason why I use it, the reason why I appreciate it, the reason why I tell people to use it. So I'm going to walk people through that now. So if I share my screen, you'll be able to see on the screen now. Basically, Nutracheck is a tracking app. A really good app for tracking your nutrition. Again, just like MyFitnessPal, just like other options, but in my personal opinion, since using it over the last few months, I just prefer it and think it's superior to MyFitnessPal. So again, I'm going to track my food from today, but I'm then going to go through the features of why I think it's so much better. So number one is straight away, I'm going to copy yesterday's nutrition from my breakfast because it's been exactly the same. I'm going to copy it to today. Copy to the same meal option. So when I go into today, it's already there. That's number one. It's so much easier. I eat the same things pretty much all the time. Again, most of us do. There's about 30 foods in our diet. So really, really good. And again, that's just stopped me having to go in and track egg whites, eggs, bagels, bacon, all separately. I had 2 lattes, and then I also had a skinny latte when I went to see my mate John. So a skinny latte, let's just go off Starbucks, and it was around a medium size, so 102 calories. Add that to lunch, nice and simple. So that's number one. Straight away, it's dead easy to use. As you can see by the images and when you're searching, it's very good, it's very handy, it's very convenient. Again, they only tend to have the correct thing. So if I search for Aldi, protein pudding, for example, it only spits out one option. There's no other options to choose from. And that's what I really like about it. Really, really user-friendly. If you come into the settings, a little bit more, added stuff to it. There's some stuff that I really like. So obviously number one is eating out. So again, you can base this as well in the US or in the UK, depending on where you're from and where you live and your database, and it'll change everything for you. But it's set to the UK for me. So if I go into restaurants, it'll give me a breakdown of loads of different, chain restaurants that we might typically go to. IKEA is in there, Nando's. Let's go to there, and it'll give you a breakdown of the full menu, so you can search into the menu. You can search for, I don't know, what do I have? I have a Fino Pitta, 817 calories, 62 grams of protein, and then you can add in the chips and so on and so forth. Dead easy to help you stay on track. So, even down to what we have for our clients, which is like the flexible structure system. It gives flexibility. You can go to these, but having options allows you to choose something that's in line with your goals as opposed to something random. So that's what I really like about that option. The second option, it's probably the most important one, is the weekly view. So I like to see what's happening on a week-to-week basis. So my goal at the minute is 2,750. That means that today I've got 2,484 left. For the week, I've got 3,000 left over my target. So I can see what's going on and when I'm over, when I'm under, and what I've got to play with. Again, if you go a little bit further into that and you go into diary preferences, you can change that based on what you're after. So based on my iPad, it says my target at the minute is 3,237. It's different on my phone because I've changed it, but same principle applies. The weekly total is 22,000. And then if I change Friday and Saturday like so, it'll tweak the other days to make sure that the weekly averages still count. Again, go back and check the importance of weekly averages. But I'm having a little bit of a different approach on different days. So, Friday and Sunday, say you've got an event on Sunday and you're going out on Friday, you can save more calories for them days, pull more calories from other days, and so on and so forth. Again, just in this diary preferences section, there's loads of stuff that you can do. So edit meal options is a really good one. So again, if you have, more 4 meals and a snack, you can add another meal in. If I type in meal 4, and then just put a biscuit, I can save that. So when I go onto my diary now, you'll see breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, meal 4, or meat 4 if I've called it, and an exercise, which is obviously doesn't matter too much. But I just like the way that you can set it to basically whatever you want. Again, I'm not going to put that in because I don't use it. But there is some things that you can definitely look into, the likes of traffic light system, so you can leave it on to see, you know, if you want that to be an option. Nutrient goals, you can set your own calories, you can see how you want the photos to look. Start of the week, starting on Monday. Again, if you're in America, it's Sunday, or if you're in Dubai, it's Sunday, I think. Food database, as you can see, you can swap it to the US or the UK. It's just really, really, really handy. Again, you've got these other options with, you know, adding your own meals or quick adding stuff, manually adding stuff, and creating your own things. Nutrient goals, you can change it so based on different diets, but the one obviously we use is setting your own calories and the percentages. That's what I really, really like about it. So I did a little bit of an overview of why I think it's important, but this is a lot more in depth. So again, lunch will be pretty similar to me, so I'll track that now. I'll start it from scratch, so it'll be a jack potato from Aldi, the frozen ones. I know they're 188 calories. I just add that for lunch, nice and easy. I am boring. I also have frozen chicken from Aldi. I know that's the right one because that's what it looks like. I know how much is in each pack, you know, I probably have 160 grams of that, which is half a packet. Add that, and then it might be some, what I've been having recently is the curry sauce we've run out of, so it might be like spicy mayo. I like this sauce. Well, no, it's not that one actually, it's garlic and chili, this one. So I'll just have like, you know, I just sprinkle a little bit over, 15 ml of that, nice and easy. Again, it's all there. At the bottom, you can see what I've eaten. I've eaten 1152 after this meal, where my protein is, how much I've got to eat remaining, the burned, etc. Ignore that because again, when you're setting up your calories, we take that into consideration, how much you're expending, etc. Don't buy back the calories that you've burned. That's the whole point of dieting. So, don't forget about that, but it is good to track it alongside your activity so you can see, you know, where your step count is for the day and all that sort of stuff. So just really handy, but hopefully you find it useful. Let me know your thoughts on Nutracheck. Obviously it still has like the scanning the barcode option, which you can do. Obviously you can add exercise as well if you really want to. You can track progression. So I've had a little play around with adding my weight in here to see what it looked like and see if it gives you the weekly average, and it does, which is really, yeah, here we go, it came up, which is really good. So it says that I've lost 2.4 kilos so far. My goal is 90, get 5.9 kilos to go. I can just track everything, and I'm having a little play with it more and more that I use it. I know there is options as well to have some sort of community base for your own community. So there's just loads and loads of stuff that you can play around with, and that I recommend using. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to be using it, and any questions about it, just let me know.